Jimmy Butler has officially demanded a trade. I think a lot of people owe Shams an apology because they said his sources wasn't reliable. He didn't know what he was doing. All along, this guy was right. Jimmy Butler, he wants out of Miami. Now it's official. I'm going to get into it in a second, but I want y'all to listen to what Jimmy Butler said after the loss against the Pacers.
The ball a lot, but we won't sit here and say that I don't play hard.
What will fix it? What do you want to see happen to fix it?
What do I want to see happen? I want to see me get my joy back from playing basketball. And wherever that may be, we'll find out here pretty soon. But I want to get my joy back. I'm happy here, off the court. But I want to be back to somewhat dominant. I want to hoop. And I want to help this team win. Right now, I'm not doing that.
Can you get your joy back here on the court?
Probably not.
Now, Jimmy Butler talked about he wanted to get his joy back playing basketball. And I could agree. Since the Miami Heat been around, Pat Riley has been a cheap owner. He don't like to spend money to bring players on in. He used to, but now the coaching style and the organization, it don't fit in the times that we're in. No one respects his military style coaching and organization. No one wants to be a part of that. Your body gets overworked and you don't have a chance to really shine in the system that they run across there. You know what I'm saying? When you look at all the star players from the past, this didn't happen with every star player that played for the Miami Heat. From Shaq to Brian to D Wade and now Jimmy. I'm not a fan of letting guys have their way, giving them what they want. But in this case, I think you have to bend the rules a little bit for Jimmy Butler. He's not young. He done gave the organization everything he has. You know what I'm saying? And before he leave, he wants to have a chance to win a ring. And he know in Miami that's not going to happen. This man's a 6-time All-Star. He's 35. How long do you think he got left in the NBA? He wants to go somewhere where he could have fun. He could look to his left, look to his right, and see guys there that are going to ball with him. When you look at this Miami Heat team, he's the only star. It's a bunch of role players. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to get it done. When he took them boys to the finals them 2 years, they were the underdogs. No one seen them going to the finals. He put them on his back and he carried them. It's just hard, because ain't no one's going to want a 35-year-old Jimmy Butler. The only team he could really go to, in my opinion, is the Phoenix Suns and maybe the Houston Rockets. But the Phoenix Suns makes the most sense right here. But Pat Riley is stubborn. He's not going to trade him, man. Pat Riley always been like that. He think he's the godfather of the NBA. Sometimes you gotta cave in, man. Because the Miami Heat, they basically in rebuild mode. No one wants to come to play in Miami, man. You take out this Jimmy Butler situation, the Heat still can't attract free agents. And that's because of the system, the owner, and the organization, man. Ain't no organization like them in the NBA. Now that I think about it, there's a sleeper team where I think Jimmy Butler can go to. The Memphis Grizzlies. I could really see them taking a chance on him. But, you asking a team to trade for a 35-year-old guy who recently seems like he's always hurt and wants 50, 60 million a year. That's kind of crazy, man. You can see why Pat Riley is standing 10 toes down on this. But when you look at Jimmy Butler, you're like, this man did enough to where they should respect his wishes. These players are not crazy. Jimmy Butler's not going to come out and be like, get me out of here now. No, you got to still be a professional at the same time. He going to tell the media everything they want to hear. You know, that's just how it's done. I didn't watch players for years get at that podium and just lie. A few days later, they getting traded. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. How I see it, Jimmy Butler is going to stay put, help the team tank while he pouting, being a distraction. Then, he ain't going to pick up his option, and the Heat going to save $50 million. But in the meanwhile, Pat Riley's going to set the tone for any future divas. You know what I'm saying? And this is simply why Miami doesn't win. You know what I'm saying? It always has to be the Pat Riley way or no way at all. Man, the world and the game is not the same no more, man. He got that same 90s, early 2000 mentality. Man, we in 2025, man. He need to open his eyes up and see what's really going on, man, because he hurting the organization. The problem a lot of people have with Jimmy Butler, though, is that he performs in the playoffs, but in the regular season, he coasts, He don't really give it his all. It's like he don't care about the regular season. And people is not going to pay you $50, $60 million just to play half the season. That doesn't work like that, When you look at Jimmy Butler right now, he's taking less shots. Like, this the least productive he's been since he was just getting started with the Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying? And this is being done intentionally. In basketball, you could get hurt going up for a rebound, setting a screen, shooting a jumper, just running down the court. You could get hurt in many situations. Don't you think Jimmy Butler know that? He's not trying to get hurt, because as soon as he get hurt, they're gonna push his value all the way down, and he ain't gonna never be able to get out of Miami. You feel me? That's all that is. But in a way, you gotta applaud him for that. Why not? This is a business. Any kind of way the NBA could stick a fork in you, they're gonna do it. So you gotta look out for you. Don't care about what anyone else is saying. He know this team ain't winning anything. Why go out there give it my all? I know what I'm still capable of. I'm just not gonna do it. I just think it's a sad situation on both parts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Where do you think Jimmy Butler will end up? And will he get traded? Y'all let me know. It's Sports Savvy TV. I see y'all on the next one, people.